In the world of glitz, glamour, and unforgettable presence, few names shine as brightly as Barbi Benton. Emerging as a multifaceted talent in the 1970s and early 1980s, she was a singer, actress, model, and television personality whose charisma seemed almost tangible. Every entrance, every smile, every pose carried an effortless magnetism. Her beauty was undeniable, but it was her confidence, charm, and self-possession that truly set her apart. Recent rediscoveries of her photos have reminded the world just how commanding her presence was. Images that capture her bold spirit, elegance, and unapologetic embrace of her femininity. Barbi Benton was never just a pretty face. She possessed a rare combination of natural allure and intelligence, able to captivate audiences without uttering a single word. On television programs like Hee Haw, in magazine spreads, and at red carpet events, she displayed a magnetic energy that drew all eyes toward her. Yet her impact went far beyond mere appearances. Barbi exemplified a powerful understanding of personal image and the art of presence long before social media made such qualities a modern necessity. The golden age of glamour. The 1970s were an era of experimentation in fashion and entertainment. Bold patterns, daring silhouettes, and an unapologetic embrace of sexuality were in vogue, and Barbi Benton embodied this spirit effortlessly. She navigated the spotlight with a sense of sophistication and boldness, becoming one of the defining icons of her time. Her photographs from this era, recently resurfaced, capture a woman fully in command of her image, someone unafraid to explore fashion's limits while radiating confidence. These images reveal a dazzling variety of looks, from high-cut bodysuits and plunging necklines to glamorous gowns that shimmered under studio lights. One particularly iconic outfit, a glittery gold one-piece from a 1977 photo shoot, exemplifies the power of her style. The garment clung to her in all the right ways, catching the light and commanding attention with a magnetic pull that was almost tangible. Fans still marvel at the audacity and sophistication of that ensemble, wondering why such an iconic look isn't immortalized in advertisements and fashion retrospectives across the country. Beyond fashion, these photographs capture a spirit of playful daring that feels timeless. Vintage resort campaigns featuring sheer fabrics and sun-drenched settings portrayed her in a way that balanced sensuality with elegance. She exuded a confident energy that suggested she was fully aware of her impact, yet never relied solely on it. Each image tells a story of poise, charm, and the kind of self-assurance that continues to inspire generations. More than a visual icon, while Barbi Benton's beauty and style have made her unforgettable, they were far from the entirety of her appeal. She possessed wit, intelligence, and a grounded sensibility that made her more than just a figure on a magazine cover. Her insight into life and personal identity was evident in her words, famously noting, "Beauty fades, but being interesting lasts forever." This statement wasn't simply an aphorism, it was a guiding principle she seemed to embody in every stage of her career. Her charisma extended to her work as a performer, where she combined natural charm with professionalism. Whether appearing in television shows, performing on stage, or participating in interviews, she carried herself with an ease and poise that made her memorable without requiring constant validation. Fans and colleagues alike recognized that her allure was a combination of innate beauty, personality, and intelligence, a rare trifecta that gave her staying power in a fickle industry. Life behind the spotlight. Unlike many of her contemporaries, Barbi Benton did not allow the pressures of Hollywood to define her identity. She made a conscious choice to step away from the limelight at her own pace, focusing on family and personal fulfillment rather than constant public validation. This deliberate withdrawal highlights a dimension of her character often overshadowed by her glamorous image, a woman with a strong sense of self and a clear understanding of what mattered most to her. Her relationship with Hugh Hefner and her time in the Playboy enterprise are often highlighted in popular culture, but they tell only part of the story. In that environment, she was not merely an accessory or a backdrop. She was a presence that demanded attention, someone whose confidence and charisma made even the most opulent stages bend to her energy. Her ability to hold her own in such an environment speaks to an inner strength and self-possession that extended far beyond physical beauty. Redefining feminine power. Barbi Benton's influence lies not only in her aesthetic, but in the way she approached visibility, confidence, and autonomy. At a time when women were often boxed into narrow definitions of desirability and influence, she redefined what it meant to occupy space unapologetically. Her photographs and public appearances present a woman who embraced her sexuality while remaining in control of her image. The result is a legacy that continues to inspire, particularly in an age where social media amplifies the pressure to curate perfection. Her style, both on and off the camera, merged soft innocence with unrestrained glamour, creating a visual identity that was strikingly original. She was unafraid of high-cut swimsuits, plunging necklines, or shimmering fabrics, but these choices were never gratuitous. They were intentional expressions of confidence and self-awareness. In every frame, she demonstrated how fashion and attitude can work together to communicate a powerful sense of self. Timeless photos and lasting influence. The photos that have recently resurfaced provide a vivid reminder of her impact. From classic pin-up shoots to sophisticated red carpet ensembles, they capture her at her boldest. Each image exudes confidence, poise, and an unmistakable aura of star quality. The shimmer of a metallic bodysuit, the playful translucence of a resort campaign outfit, or the elegance of a flowing gown. All these moments illustrate a woman who understood the power of presentation and the subtle art of leaving an impression. Even decades later, these images feel daring, confident, and inspiring. Modern audiences, accustomed to highly edited and filtered representations of celebrities, can still recognize the authenticity and magnetic presence that Barbi Benton radiated. Her influence stretches beyond fashion or photography. It's a testament to the timeless appeal of confidence, charm, and mastery over one's own image. The woman behind the glamour. It's easy to be captivated by the visual elements of Barbi Benton's career, but her true legacy is rooted in who she was as a person. Charm, wit, and intelligence defined her interactions both on and off camera. She navigated fame with grace, avoiding the pitfalls that often ensnared contemporaries. Her decision to step away from constant public exposure reflects a grounded understanding of personal priorities, a clarity that allowed her to lead a life true to her values. Her influence also lies in her ability to inspire future generations. By demonstrating that femininity, sexuality, and confidence can coexist with intelligence, self-awareness, and autonomy, she set a standard for women in entertainment and beyond. Her legacy is not merely visual, it's philosophical, a reminder that owning your space, your image, and your choices is a profound act of empowerment. Legacy and cultural impact. Barbi Benton's career is a blueprint for those who aspire to balance glamour with substance. She was a trailblazer who combined beauty with brains, sensuality with self-possession, and celebrity with personal integrity. The way she carried herself, both in public appearances and in private life, created a lasting impression that continues to resonate with fans and historians